Utie oha echi ponkno. Needs FM.
Arnold, unya pressure. Like you get pressure, right?
Yeah, lots of times. Pressure from Chichium.
Now also him na waji
I feel I'm a dream.
Ready, okay. Do you get pressure? Say nipa be bring up person moye so like they want to
a lot.
They want to be a pandit like
a lot of times. I mean, it's been persistent for a long time. Usually, no, but I see na be more because of I think so because of UTV engagement, Peace FM,
favorite dance moves,
panditry.
No, but say say bear more.
No, but so
I say no so count.
The focus is on.
They say baby e could be I will tell you man was ready. I just say one thing you. M1 says Kumerica pa ma steady one person who say what sorry about still.
Oh, I'm sorry. Baby, I'm reserving for China.
Oh, okay. China dance baby more.
China dance baby.
Okay, it's end of the month.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, on United Showbiz.
Yeah. China dance baby party. In person me matiza bia nyina question. But like to answer your question, a lot of requests. A lot of please say you say you pandit, you say about radio. So there are few people we've been able to connect. Some radio stations. So requesting the DBI comes in flats.
Now, person we yet to say wo and one person we pandit ankasa.
I think so. They want to be pandit first. They want the opportunity to be on radio, on TV, on platforms to actually contribute. And then Asana, maybe a person yet some. Yes, they say it, but I think so in their minds. But in their minds, the first platform is still winning opportunity. Because when you have opportunity now, you can't be another Ola. So you need to have that opportunity first. It's yes. Some do want to be like Ola or Arnold or Halifax or whoever. But then I think the major leeway is for them to have the platform first. As soon as they can think of becoming somebody else or somebody similar to somebody else. Yeah.
Now, you share who the answer. What started saying? How did you become a pandit?
Okay, so I started with writing. I used to write a lot, and I still write. So my panditry professional started from writing. Now my writing actually made me popular in graphic showbiz because someone no matter showbiz in the early 2000s say the second page so far first page and the cover page the second page for letters and I think showbiz still has
but yes I say showbiz in matters
online so the letter column a letter column. So I was popular there because now almost every week my letter would feature.
Okay.
And my letters were always controversial. And for some reason, big ups to Nana being that's a legendary Nana being that's editor at the time. For some reason, now I say my letters were always featuring every week. And so the likes of Kwame Dazim, Ebenezer Ananfio, Anthony Che, or Safonte, they were writing. But for me, that's a consistent. So I almost became like a worker for showbiz because when you pick the showbiz now the likes of Francis Dokumono, they were columnists and workers for showbiz. So you actually see their bylines almost every week. So if consistently I know that's some Abedu's line then you understand. So I became so I became very popular in that column. And now the other things about my popularity now facing an entertainment talk shows and so air coming up. Primary Radio Gold, Abio, and so now so I started to be watching channel. So they were discussing most of my letters and then my articles. So the name was resounding. It was going and going. But they didn't see they didn't know the face
behind that name.
Behind the name.
Those
I was in school at the time.
Now
school. Then we were university.
And now
Ghana National and I'm starting here. And I'm in the
Ghana National College. SHS.
Yes.
Near the NSS.
Yes.
You started show for graphic showbiz.
No, graphic showbiz there. Me do invest in starting. My.
Oh, okay.
So now me trauma graphic sports.
Ultra sports.
Yeah. I started with sports when I was in John Terry Memorial. I was writing sports. I was writing letters to graphic sports. Because me entertainment person. Okay. But because we didn't have an avenue for ABR. Newspaper, magazine for newspaper, and then I had to do the sports. because I like sports as well. And me updates be on sports, and people are surprised. I mean, they're like, we thought you are only entertainment person. No, I like boxing, I like tennis,
Like
basketball,
that's
football. Yeah, so see, I mean, we saw another papa talk, Ring magazines, Africa soccer magazines. So I'm really a sports person. We follow sports a lot.
Now we decided to
but because sports. I didn't have avenue for to actually express my way on entertainment, now I had to do with the sports.
Okay.
So graphic showbiz by, and it was a big relief for me because now I have that platform to actually also contribute my stuff on. So that's when I started. And see, we enter university now graphic showbiz also by. So that's how come but I was doing sports before.
See, from university first year,
yes, the letters to showbiz.
About what made you start say ultra letters about showbiz? What was the motivation there? Was it just to be known?
Okay, and then another before show business, so now make sure social related issues in mirror.
Wow.
Because I had to go for writing. I write. So before graphic show business, graphic, not graphic, and I was even writing articles for graphic. You understand? Now graphic sports, mirror. So I was all over the place. Yeah. As a writer, but because me old school now, me starting to worker. So the best I could do was just contribute by writing letters. And entertainment motivation, because I was so into the entertainment scenery, it will become. You understand? Me person me came me, person me contribute to. So I just had to put something, my thought in a way for you to hear about it, for somebody to say it. And see, when I realized graphic show is Abano, then I took the opportunity. But even before graphic shows, me go university for example, so I make also trouble with my articles. Yes, with my letters. I remember saying some time ago, now SRC, me SRC, no more year rough B. Now mature say SRC, they should set up. Then graphic. Now SRC, no so I responded. Then about graphic move. No, I almost responded. Then me hall now me want Ugwa hall. No, my central letter. Ugwa hall executives they are misbehaving. They should set up. No, somebody responded.
That's you are almost like a reporter for graphics.
Something like that. You understand? So at a point, my parents go scared. I'm say,
yes, school and I go church
problem. So when I catch on, I say, me any problem. I'm call registry. Register and family for be a him. Like I say, okay, this guy is a stubborn guy, so so they shouldn't worry about it. So my motivation for entertainment writing started because now me pay some platform and avenue to also contribute my ideas and also to query people, question people, criticize people. So showbiz came, I felt like, Charlie, this is the brightest opportunity for me. That's how I was writing. So me in university now. So when I came home, I'm like, Charlie, to me my day way encore just like that. So I had to take an advantage of that opportunity now. Graphic showbiz is the man, what do I have to do? I remember I said, now my national service, so I'm going to do the metro airport, civil aviation. But I still wanted to keep up with the entertainment aspect and the writing. So I walked straight into PMP office. Not many people. Maybe say no much say, oh, hey, I can't inside her. So I took Trotro, went straight to the office. I remember I saw Joris Jordan, now an editor for PMP. PMP was a huge newspaper at the time.
Big newspaper.
Yeah, so I walked.
Anytime everybody will wait for PMP.
Hey, PMP was huge, one of the biggest tabloid paper in the 90s. I walked into the office and I met Joris Jordan and I met my so recipes Isaac Yeboah. We do when I'm catching myself, I'm a showman baby. I say, I'm a young more entertainment reporter. I think I'm a school. But Joris did not know me. Joris, they also no, sensational
stories,
Berkeley stories. No need the Fortunately for me, Isaac knew because Isaac was more of the entertainment person than Joris. So when I mentioned my name, I said, I know somebody do graphic showbiz. So I know
graphic showbiz.
Yes, it's no boy. So it was easy to convince Joris because Joris was the editor, and then Isaac Yeboah was a deputy editor. So once Isaac was able to vouch for me, it became very easy for me to get the job. So my mom in probation, you just put
no application.
No. So I had to do the official thing,
okay,
application and all that because they had to pay my salary, pay my SNIT and all. So I had to go through the process. But then I'm off family straight. So that's how come I went to PMP. When I went to PMP and I was doing a little research on more mature, my report on one, I saw the likes of Kwame Sefakan, Bolare, and co, being reporters for PMP. I was shocked. I'm like, wow. Then I'm in Abeku Santana. I'm like, yeah, I'm in a good place. Because if all these people have been passing through here as entertainment reporters and all that stuff, are in a good place. So while I was in PMP, and I remember that's how and then industry
PMP not need people and places.
People and places.
Yeah.
And then the industry as in going for events and stuff like that. And that's how come I met somebody like Ijuna Safon Cancer. Ni Atakara Mensa. Yes. At the time, no.
No.
Ni Atakara Mensa. And a few others. We used to meet at events. Hey, Eugene, ni Atakara Mensa. Sanka Isaac Waha. These three guys. Top guys. I mean, from the beginning, you started entertainment reporting in the KK. I mean, they've been there since and they are still relevant now. So that's how come. And let me say this. Omo chairman solid. Hey, Isaac and Ni Atakara.
I'm gonna tell solid.
Say solid. We are solid.
So report also solid.
I mean, show events be. One of my first events I'm going at Jay-Z Bagana for Water Aid UN projects be. So Charterhouse organize a press launch in the war boomerang. And I could be me my corp represent PM, my corp represent PM. Me come fee. Sure, boys are gathered. No, they've gathered somewhere waiting. I didn't know. So I finished. I thought I'm done. I'm just going to do my report, send it to my editors, and then so the boys were scrambling for envelopes and things. So then Isaac came. Isaac Becker said, Isaac Becker no cast. Boss, and I'm saying, Dean, I say solid. So they had to actually explain to me. I remember the second one was Miss Malika. I think at the time there was Alisa. And also no Isaac. Yeah, Isaac, your boy. So because we were two at PMP. You understand? I didn't see people were connected. Because they make what I say. See me envelope now. I say senior editor no be now. We in the past. So these are the guys who actually opened my eyes when it came to industry, life Nakasa. Now I also remember one time we call there was a gospel award show, a friend Sival Gospel Awards.
Then Sival
Gospel Awards, one of the pioneer gospel award schemes in Ghana. Yes. So when I was working with PMP, I also know my popularity echo kind of name come up because now
how the work for Bianca so I popular.
Debbie. Me work for minimum. So me work PMP because now me work make sure my mind on graphic show business. They gave me a column. I remember Arnold's Jive. So I was writing articles. I remember one time this guy, I don't know what he was for John Jermaine.
You would him Metro TV.
Yeah. And I didn't see the share me or Lisa. Some time ago. That time now boom me pan.
I don't know guys Satan no booba.
That's something they don't move.
Oh, see I feel on the same level. This one on the same level. He's a big boy. He's on the same level.
Say we see you.
It's official on the same level. Master, you chasing me sir.
So don't believe tactics. Me know some banter on social media and the person say now you when did you come? When I say I'm about this, the Steve was angry.
Because they also don't know his history.
They don't know my history.
Yeah. So during the column, and I remember time
I know Jive no.
And I mean back to Kakrebi. When I met Eugene Kokabasa Civil Awards, and I won't lie about this. Eugene was the first person who prompted me about a show becoming up entertainment review. And on
Peace FM.
On Peace FM.
Okay.
Or idea be saying this already now was in the system already. Abil Prime, they were all doing it, but not it was not as popular as we made it. So he actually brought my mind to a show like that, possibly on a despite platform. Which was
that's I think your mobile started entertainment review. Okay.
So he actually them my dream baho. Then after that conversation, maintaining can be until I got a call from Kwesi Abuaje. At the time, no, I hear gospel.
Yeah.
That was his forte.
Yeah.
Gospel, any after drive. Yes, and I know. So he called. And he was like, "Oh, my name is Kwesi Abuaje. Show for at the time, I don't think it's about title of the show. Or tell me say entertainment discussion. Then. And so he wants me to be part. And I'm saying, okay, no problem. And see, that's how come the call came. So call nearby. I think the first week, boys nearby. Only I know way. So
that was your first appearance on radio.
That was not my first appearance on radio. I remember I said my brother Rexford was Samabedo. Where elders is here. You were school, no, a radio presenter or Vaco. Vaco, Radio Vaco.
Radio Vaco. This is
yes.
campus radio, right?
Campus radio. So you were school, no, yeah. You may be what there was a radio station be what Tema. Meridian. So there was a Meridian FM. So he had a gig at Meridian FM. So I think one of VGMA we been on show. So I went to help him discuss the VGMA. So that was my first. Yeah. So but I was Meridian. They now
180.
The visa. So it was not huge. So Kwesi called, and the production team was Kojo Preko Dankwa. Kojo Preko Dankwa was the first co-producer of Entertainment Review. Yeah, before
Kojo Preko.
Yes. Kojo Preko was the Entertainment Review, and then Eugene was supporting him.
Before that, he was in the morning show.
As well.
Entertainment was a side.
Okay. Because no somebody in the experience, no better, and because Entertainment Review was new, I'm sure that was the thinking.
They wanted me to learn under him.
Yeah. So that's how come I got onto Peace FM Entertainment Review, because I was part of the time, which I actually they said we were actually the ones who actually started. Yeah. And I remember I said at the time to know my short article about record labels. Record labels, at the time now as a co-form.
Yeah, co-form.
So comparing it to the mega stars in the KK account. Yeah. So they invited Kalosechi. Now Kalosechi had headed Megastar before.
Yes.
He was the immediate CEO of Megastar. After KKD. And then Marco Krukumanti because of Slip. So that we have a discussion on the topic. So I think the discussion
now
Debbie.
And because
discussion. So if Kisibeka so boss I was shaking like a leaf. I was really shaking because I mean these are people I've yep, I mean big guys in the industry. I mean Kalosechi, these are legends.
Hey,
Kalosechi,
who will talk?
Massa, or the keyboards for boy. I love Jesus. We were done my yes, Massa. So these are people. So you on the boss. You come back open my ID.
Steady. We left and right.
It was huge. I mean, that's first edition. It was not easy for me, and I will talk about it when we come to what to do as a pundit in the KK account. Because my confidence level was all over the place. I was shaking left, right, but I think we still trusted in me. And after our first episode, I think it was interesting. Okay. So what Kwesi did, and Eugene can attest or deny it, had to maintain Carlos and Mark. Because now, on 5 panel members yet.
Okay.
So after that first episode, he realized, listen, I think this is a good squad. So let's maintain our own Carlos yes, and then Marco Kweku maintain. And so that was this when an core team and they started Entertainment Review. And so that's how come I started my panditry. Now, big ups to Kwesi Watch because he built that confidence. And on maintaining and sustaining me because me started and now I was brash. I was become a dream just I didn't look my left, right. I didn't care. And at the time too, not after I started. And yen say Ghana has Entertainment Review in the talk shows are very popular. There's no dispute about it. And so now legendary musicians, any entertainers, no major. So they didn't understand why a young guy out of school should be sitting on radio, speaking his mind, left, right, and center. And sometimes he acts as if he's naive about the industry, industry. So he had course the likes of Chasamwa, so even Mark. I mean, yes, Mark. Yes,
another Mark. Proper frenemies.
Yeah. Mark and I, we used to fight on radio for
not Mark seeing you free program.
Yes.
Because you are seated. They think that no, he's not experienced.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's one of the things they used to do. Now, you see the one time when anything come out by Entertainment Review history, he will tell you.
That he interested in Ricky's facing the same thing.
No, but it's still recurring that Obi Kaz was now
and that thing pisses me off because of how far me I've come. Yeah. But at the time, early in my pandemic career, the Marco Kroku Mantes and Chasama. Chasama now is a very good friend of mine. Oh, because you need to boy you know,
it takes time for people to really accept new people.
Yeah. So now I think I'm in Mark, you're very tight. But at the time, Eugene will tell you, we used to fight a lot.
Our program,
because I think in my mind, I thought Mark saw a lot of me and him, or vice versa. So
a lot of him in you.
Yes, a lot of him in me. So there were a lot of clashes because Okana Jane, you know, and also and I must make Jane. So when we meet on the same platform,
our deficiency was the fact that producing that unim keyboard.
So it was annoying to them. Say, this boy. And so that's how come it started for me. And then so Charlie, big ups to Kwesi, Eugene, and over the years I've been able to build that experience and you know, for a long time. And Father Dixon, because I remember at the time too, he's a final decision maker. So when he also had a course, for beer
from the old musicians,
he also stand his ground and say, no, I like him. I mean, he's like Ken Cratchit. I remember saying, Father called me one time and says that I like you because you are like Ken Cratchit, the political side.
Yeah.
So you know, so you know, so you see, Father and a few others, so they actually ensure say I stayed on to build, you know, my repertoire as a.
But I know those times, you know, and we started when the team review, you know. Now Facebook, Instagram, Google, then yet it was not updated.
I think it was only Facebook. That was
Facebook started here, but in 2007. I started in 2006. I found Facebook on my Facebook. Take it off and I 2009 in Ghana.
That was established in 2004.
Okay, so maybe I know. Now we are there now. Your day topic at two name.
Now high five for.
Now who name?
Yeah.
Who name who matching?
Yeah.
But to me, as should be a big visa 1, 2, 3. When you name there instantly, now they are canceling.
Okay, how do you do that? Me no, they have not told me. Eugene and Kwesi have not really told me, but me na me name. Say, let me read a lot, and then I paid attention to every activity within the business.
Okay.
Say cause radio, so say cause TV, so
newspaper,
and I read. And boss, me so paper. You know, say paper kit will be quite that format. I'll pick it and read.
Yes.
Okay.
Now they come if I entertainment related, and they make pep baby at
interest me high.
You understand?
That's a interest in entertainment here. If you
long. Let me so no me.
I think it's the same with all of us.
In
not a top newspaper, about top graphic.
But I remember also baby.
You know, it's from when I was a kid. I know me was nice handwriting. And you call video centers. To me, entry because of your age.
Okay.
So free show. No, 5 minutes free show. No pay. Because preview. So, fortunately for me, a colleague of mine, Nani Papa ran one of the video centers. And now, who's a video center? Someone just signposts, on the mounted vantage points actually. And the colleague realized that we were very nice handwriting. So catching Papa. So Papa befriend me. So I was writing the signpost for them to gain free entry into the
take it, no.
Yes, that's one. And I had the opportunity of staying with my grandma or my chrome board there.
We are in the mic, you know.
Those times not legends, no more top and pedumone ebi da costa mo keke can they go on top. And it was only about music. The concert count.
Yeah.
So when a concert, no big signpost. Once a jatabi, you know, yes. So me, when I was a kid, I used to go and wait to see their buses. So when the bus come, I gather boys, go and carry the signpost, mount them to gain free entry into the auditorium.
Oh,
yeah. So it's been
your interest has been
way back, way back. So I think they realized I was always, you know, in tune with what was going on. And I read a lot. Me and Matt people me coming home. Me man after me come. And I think one of my biggest features, and I say greatest elements, I'm gonna pay myself. My strength on the foreign scene, pop culture, and also.
Yeah.
Because I believe at the time I had a conviction. Say it's one industry. The cost of that's a football. FIFA rules no for football no.
Worldwide, anybody or part of FIFA.
Yes, it's na me hon interest na one super very high, so I can easily make a comparison. And so they loved it. You know, they always loved the way I was able to connect the AC with Hollywood no and UK market no, to what is pertaining in Ghana market no. And so I also was a feature a boy, but basically I was always
But you're always reading.
Always reading, always listening to watching the TV, always listening to radio. I know what this person is up to at every given time. So when I come on a platform and bring the topic, I can easily tell you and give you an analysis of what is going on, and also be able to connect with what is transpiring in Abuche and just oppose it with a discussion. And so it makes my analysis exciting for the person who is listening, more informed. And so I think that's how come they say no, this guy is top notch and we need to maintain him and also grow his confidence and all.
Obi a wo tie or person where pandit. Yeah, no onye.
Okay, my main fan now.
Okay,
so this is I think say Sobia and like you said, anything edition way. Their basic characteristics be and pakone offer.
Okay.
And no, it's not even connected to you being an entertainment pundit. Okay. It's just a basic element. Every person be an about now platform, no so no radio, no so on television station. So one air confidence. Yes, one. Because Obana so now.
Now you finish because your
now you need to have it. Now see, will be anytime. The reason why you need to have the confidence is will be anytime. Because when you come the first time and you mess up or you do not impress, they will change you.
Yeah.
We are going to the next person. Time when you so you need to actually build your confidence before you come and sit on the radio or on the television. Yes, I tight. It will be any other. So you need to build that confidence. Two, you need to be so clarity.
But how do I build that confidence when I don't have the opportunity?
Only sisters, no brothers, and more practice with you. And then you see one of the things that a lot of even conform buying to radio was calling. They contribute. Fifi Coleman, some things we do for love. No, can't things we do for love. Cause no. Now you war discussion. That discussion after telling you started with things we do for love.
Yeah.
After every episode, no, that was Speak Easy before it went on TV.
Okay.
But after the TV one, after every episode, there's a panel discussion with in-house audience.
Okay.
So Fifi Coleman was one of the audience or cannot drink. Like he's always speaking. Anytime he wants to speak on a topic. That's how come he was able to build himself into being an actor. So one of the ways I do gain confidence by always calling in and contributing. Some contributors are even more popular and strong. Gentleman, DB politics name.
KB.
And you understand? These people, you understand? You know, they built their confidence on just being callers.
Yeah, even Apia
Stadium and co. So once you connect them on better platforms, it's just like what free more new within come. So that's how come you build your confidence.
Robert, now Hokrana, Nippon on what castle of Fonzo okay,
familiarity no home dada. You understand?
Come on, radio.
Yes, so it's one of your ways about me build your confidence, but actually being part of the show. You don't necessarily have to be in the studio. Call in, send your messages, but preferably be calling in and be contributing and talking. You be familiar with the guest.
Okay. Guy
out in about there last time. You know, he was shaking a little because
Sally came.
Yes.
But then he doesn't call. But or testing.
So you could actually feel how uneasy it was for him that time. So and now you need to be for clarity as is spot on.
Okay.
Because I want 40. And you have boom. Your clarity.
And they don't care. Say first time.
No. And the way we have your fast pace, no, they will just bash you. They will just go now. Why not? You understand? And then you need to have the people are saying quick one. And you know, I mean, what people here, I'm not going to master from coffee.
Yeah.
Time when you hot. And so you don't have the opportunity I had that. I'm not going to say no.
Yeah.
Father, we'll stick with him. No, you don't. That time is not there. And they need to have control. Concerning shows now, ACC and we are panelists. Pundits now need control a behadring because there will be situations that only hosts no be getting into each other's face.
Okay.
No fellow panel member be getting into each other's face. So become maybe a pay. So when you control, I'm not sending text and then you know I fire that. So you need to have that control. How do we control yourself when one is speaking? How do you keep shut up for the person to finish? How do you come in? You know, if we come in a hour, how do you control it? So who can be for entertainer be when they're not or bashing or buying now. How do you manage your control is key. So that's a basic element you need to have, even whether your politics or your entertainment. Now, when you come to the entertainment side, you need to have an analytical skills, knowledge. Because you can't come and sit and you might be issues are in knowledge about it. Pass it on. You also need to have understanding. As at the end of that one, when knowledge now one, do you understand what's here?
That's a mentia man.
Once you said, then why are you here? Then you know what you have to do. What you need to do is say, any same way the meaning to say until the
pass it on.
Yeah, more before phone. And it's so more than once. Producers and hosts to grab a job.
But is it not the challenge? I say with a bit more okay. On to me, because we need more than we Obekabi. How did you all cannot say yes,
a lot of
light.
Yes, only knowledge. Only knowledge. See, you need to have knowledge based on the industry. You can't because the person only industry knowledge. Why are you even bringing him in the first place? As an understanding, when you understanding new year research, so skill, no see a ding. You understand because you need to have that research skill. Also to back their way and up. A man way no one nice no
Utie Oha Exi Punk no Needs FM.